I walked uphill both ways to and from school. Boomers had it easy. We can admit that. But there is an explanation to this before I make my parents mad. Think about it for a second. You don't have to be a historian, but we all should know a little history. After World War II, right when the baby boomers are being born, starting their generation, we're on a high as America. We're so proud to be Americans, coming back, just defeated fascism, defeated Hitler, came home, jobs are exploding, economy's exploding. We're on a high, American high. And it truly was the best time to be an American. Things were cheap, things were affordable, jobs were everywhere. We're coming out of this defrost of 10 years of Great Depression and then a war. We all know these highs can't last forever, so about 20 years in, the hippies come along. Woodstock, the assassinations of our president, and Martin Luther King Jr. That's when we start to see a major culture shift against the system. And then 20 years later, what ends up happening? The start of all these bubbles, the financial bubbles. Our economy is exploding through the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, but there's a lot of fear too. The tech bubble, the '08 crash, and now we're coming towards what feels like another conflict. We all feel this way. That's just because we're coming towards the end of our last 20 years, the fourth cycle. And then we're going to come right on back, hopefully to an American high if we play our cards right. Just like we run through seasons every year, the world runs through this. We do as generations, right? We got the boomers, Gen X, millennials, and now Gen Z, who's really going to be fighting this next conflict, whatever it is. And not just in the world, but we all have our own seasons too. I'll talk about this in a different video. But if you ever had the pleasure of meeting my brother, he had his conflict happen early in life. And now he can handle almost anything. He's tough as nails because he went through so much pain at a young age. So we're about to do that as a country because it's just been too good for too long. And I covered this also in my last video. We've had it so good in America for so long. The change is coming. A little bit selfishly, but one of the main parts of this video is I'm a millennial. I purposely didn't cover the lost generation, but they were the ones that came right before World War II, the greatest generation that fought that war. They were the victim mentality. They were the ones left behind. A lot of what's going on today is running in our generation of millennials. Victim mentality, left behind, out of the system. When this last conflict gets resolved, I don't want to see a lot of my brothers and sisters get left behind, so I'm just calling you to do more. All I can say is if you keep following the channel, subscribe, like, I'll keep sharing these ideas. Make sure you're aware of the hurdles coming ahead and the challenges that you need. This is all about psychology right now. That's what this episode's about. But we cover all the other ones too. Fix up here and you can fix your outer world. Take care, everybody.